Hello, and we're back with another review, and this time we're going to be featuring the Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Autobot Jazz. So he's the only car robot in the Power of the Primes Wave 1 that's been launched here in the Philippines so far, and there he is. So he looks okay. I'm not a big fan of this figure right here. He's very plain, and Jazz is one of the most iconic Autobots out there, and I was really hoping that they would do some justice with this guy, but he's plain. I had to add some paint to that because that tire is just screaming black. There's nothing extraordinary about it. It was just so plain looking. He is also kind of small, and he feels very light for a deluxe class. Kind of underwhelming for this figure right here, and makes me feel that the Dinobots are really a far better deluxe class figure than Jazz right now. But that's really him, so we're gonna get to the review in a bit. So let's check out the packaging. He comes again in the standard Power of the Primes packaging. Now the cool thing about this is that thing right there, it looks like Elita 1. This could be Moonracer. Jazz is the leg right there. So I guess they're making Elita 1 as a combiner, and she is going to be based from the Starscream mold. Elita 1 is I was not expecting Elita 1 is going to be a combiner, so yeah, not a big fan of that too, but I'll probably get her still. Very nice look of Jazz right there, and if you take a look at this, the wheels are silver, and I try to do that on this toy right here, but if you get this toy, the wheels are not silver. And the product shots. The product shot shows that Jazz looks strikingly amazing here with silver paint on the mags, but not so fantastic in the real one. So we have also his one-liner right there, the product shot that's getting blurry. I don't know why. There we go. There, how will he improvise, or how will the improvisational Autobot special ops agent wield the power of the primes? I don't know, it's like they're one-liners. And again, you have your usual Prime Masters, and you can put his fist in his tummy again and make him fat. So that's pretty much it. He is again priced at $999.75. An expensive little toy right there, from the Philippines again. Wave 1 Power of the Primes. And there's some twisties. Okay. He also comes with the bio card. Now I'm guessing the bio card comes very different with each of the toy. I've seen one that's blue and green for Jazz, but this one's pink, and it says here Alpha Trion memorizes every top Earth hit ever. Well, that's pretty cool. He knows all the pop songs, rock songs, hip hop songs, I guess, from Earth. But that's the card right there, and of course the manual. And that's pretty much it that you get out of the box. He comes with the, what do you call this, fist? There's no spikes on this, but instead you get something of a, if you can see that on the screen, there's like some exhaust right there. Yeah. And of course you can remove this and place a Prime Master or a Titan Master right there. Like what I said, he's pretty plain, and I had to do some little painting on him. I had to put some silver paint right there, if you can see that, and put some paint here. Also put some silver paint there. I'm gonna plan to put some red and yellow here too, but yeah, he's pretty plain. There should be a sticker at least here or something painted. What I like though is that these things are painted. Even the Autobot insignia is painted. You get that number 4. I like that. Autobot Jazz. And there's that thing that they say that says MAGA. A big issue about it in the States, but here I just call it MAGA. Make Autobots great again. That's it. Energon. I like the clear plastic and I just really wish that he doesn't feel that light, because let's do a quick size comparison. I just noticed something here, that most of today's deluxe cars are really small. Here's a comparison with I forgot this figure, it's Exelon, I forgot, yeah, I guess. And comparing him, this thing is really chunky and heavy. This is really light. Let's try to compare it with another car. Here is Titan Returns Hot Rod, and they look good together. Yeah, it scales well. But again, this one's heavier than this for some odd reason. Yeah. Comparing him with a leader class figure. Here we go. That's there you go, right there. Rodimus and Jazz. Looks good. I'll try to put it here. He is scaling pretty well now. And for those people that watch the G1, you know, Jazz was in that scene where Rodimus busted out of the eye of Unicron. So yeah, I think he looks good together with Rodimus. So there. Let's try to take this thing out and let's do a transformation. So he pegs into this hole right here. As you can see, the double thumb fist for the new combiners just fits right there. Okay. He also comes with this silver blaster, very reminiscent to the old one in the G1. But I'm guessing they could do Prowl or Red Alert or Blue Streak or Smokescreen with this thing, and just put two of those there, and I don't know, make him look like a different Autobot. But I'm guessing they're going to be using this mold. I'm guessing already. Here, let's take that out. Yeah, could use a lot of stickers or added accents, but that's Jazz right there. Let's try to transform him. He's kind of weird in a way to transform. You can see that the head is already there. What I usually do is I just unpeg these things and it goes like that. It really reminds me of the alternator Jazz. If you had the alternator Jazz, you know, you'd know that it's something reminiscent to that. After that, these things actually peg into those holes right there. So you can just do that and then just pull it down and then just lift. I'm sorry, before you lift this out, before you lift the head, just fold this thing. It would fold like that, and then just push it in, flip out the head, and there's these two silver, or not really silver, but translucent pegs that would peg into the combiner port right there. Here. And just flip these down and flip this down right there, and you have a chibi Jazz. I'm just kidding. It looks like a midget Jazz. There you go. Now after you do that, it's pretty easy. This thing is like a different kind of transformation. You see those pegs right there? It clips into those holes, and what you want to do is just really try to split them, and then you can then open this thing. It reminds me of how Sunstricker or Wheeljack would transform, but in a flipped manner. I mean, they kind of flipped out the transformation, and once you open that, just pull this thing out like so, and then just pop out the toes, and oh, it's not, it came loose. There you go. And then just do the same thing here. Open this and try to pull it out. There we go. And pull out the toes. There we go. And just bring it down like that. We got Jazz. I like him in his robot mode better, but he is still, you know, it's a lackluster kind of transformer. I was really hoping something else. I think it's the fist. I'm gonna try to paint those fists black because it's just really odd why they painted it white. You could put the blaster here, and there you go. Take a look at the back, and you can see I painted those, what's that, engine sections. I'm not gonna do the limb mode for this guy, but yeah, I like the face. Definitely love the face. There you go. Very nice sculpt right there, and I like the lights on this guy. It's blue, but other than that, try to fit the camera. He's it's pretty plain. Now, one thing that I know from Jazz is that the blaster should be from, you know, could be placed here, right? That's how I remember Jazz back in the G1. Now, my friend Bojo, he did something. He showed me a thing a few days ago. And he placed, I was trying to figure out how he did it. He placed the thing here, this fist, and tried clipping it here into the, there you go, you can see that. And then those fists would have holes, so you could actually just place this here. Now, it's not really going to clip in, it's just holding it in place because of those pegs, but he looks pretty decent enough in that kind of mode, if you ask me. So yeah, I like it in this mode better. So there you go. And let's do a quick size comparison. Let's have Jazz compared with another deluxe class figure. Here is Titan's Return Windblade. They look great together. And let's have another figure. Actually, I was playing around earlier with this guy. Just wanted to show you guys. Here's Sunstreaker with Combiner Wars parts. I don't know, I was just goofing around with him. Anyway, let me try to find another guy to compare him with. Ah, there he is. So another Earth-friendly, cultured member of the Autobots who likes the same music as Jazz. Here is Leader Class Blaster. There you go. But he's really big. And Jazz feels so small. But of course, because Jazz is going to be a limb for a combiner. Now, I'm not going to do the limb mode for this guy, but I'll probably do that when I get Elita 1 and the rest of his team, or her team. I always keep saying his for Elita, maybe because he looks like Starscream. Anyway, that is pretty much it for Jazz. Is he something that I would recommend? Yes, because you need him for the combiner. But is he something that's amazing of a toy? No. There's other Combiner Wars deluxe classes that looks better than him. He feels very light. He is pretty flimsy. There is a lot of plainness to this figure. And if you want to paint him all the way, because he's just lacking accent and lacking pizzazz. But definitely something that you want to get to complete a Combiner Wars figure, or a Power of the Primes figure right there. And I guess that's pretty much it for the Autobot line for the Wave 1 Power of the Primes here in the Philippines. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, I guess, would be the two other Decepticons from the Combiner Wars, I mean, not Combiner Wars, Power of the Primes line that was launched here. So we're going to talk about Dreadwind and Starscream. So that's pretty much it for me. Thank you again for watching. And if you have any comments, suggestions, if you have your ideas about Power of the Primes Jazz, don't forget to put your comments down below. If you like the video, please subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. And remember, till all are one. My name is Chompilo, and peace out.